We like to use our weight to measure our level of fitness. But does the number on the scale really matter? Throughout the globe, the most widespread method to measure your health condition and body fat is using the BMI, also known as body mass index. This calculation divides your weight in kgs against your height in meters squared. The reason for its widespread use is due to its very easy and simple calculation, which only requires two factors which are extremely easy to measure. However, the problem with using BMI is that it takes too many other factors such as age, gender, body fat, muscle mass, and even water retention into account. For example, a young bodybuilder who has lots of muscle mass can potentially score as an overweight on the BMI scale. So, if BMI is not the answer, then what is? Well, let's first dive into why your weight doesn't necessarily determine the way you look. For example, let's look at this example here. Which do you think is the heavier one? The truth is, both actually weigh the same amount of 195 pounds. For those of you who may be new into fitness, you may be shocked, but that's the reality. The reason for that is because the man on the left side has more muscle and less fat, while the man on the right side has less muscle and more fat. Essentially, both have the same weight but a different body composition, which means they have different percentages of muscle and fat in their body. So, how exactly do you find out what your body composition is? There are actually many ways to measure your body composition, such as DEXA scans, skin calipers, or body parts, and so on. However, these methods of testing are actually very inconvenient and costly for most people. Moreover, their availability is limited in most places. One way to conveniently measure your body composition is to use a visual guide as a comparison tool and estimate your body fat percentage according to the closest that your body represents. I will show you a visual guide here and you can estimate accordingly. Another method to use is actually to use in-body machines, which I believe are available in many commercial gyms. The only downside is that the accuracy of these machines can be questionable and it's usually based on just an estimate. One of my favorite methods, which I suggest everyone to use, is to take progress pics weekly under the same lighting conditions. Then compare your progress on a week by week basis. On the other hand though, I actually do pair the habit of taking weekly progress pics and weighing myself every single day, each morning after I wake up and after I go to the toilet. It provides me with an indicator of which direction my weight is headed based on whether I want to bulk or cut. I then compare the median of my weight this week with that of my last week. Therefore, what I strongly suggest for beginners is to take progress pics together with weighing yourself daily at the same time. This is particularly important at this stage as it is the stage where you will experience the fastest and biggest visual changes in your physique, which can provide a huge feeling of progress, which will then act as motivation. As a side note though, don't be demotivated if your scale isn't moving in the direction you want too much, as your weight can easily fluctuate a lot within a day due to many factors such as water retention and so on. In fact, personally, my weight can actually fluctuate between 4 kgs in a single day. At the end of the day, the mirror is still your best friend when it comes to tracking your fitness progress. If the way your body looks in the mirror is getting better over time, it means that you are on the right track to achieving your goals. To answer the final question, that the number on the scale really matter? Yes, but only to a certain extent. The smart choice that you can do is to combine both, using the weight scale and using the mirror, and you will have the best convenient way to measure your fitness progress. If you just started working out and you want to learn more on the fundamentals of fitness, make sure to click on this video right over here. If you like the video, make sure to click the like button and smash the subscribe button if you want to watch more from a self-development and fitness YouTuber. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.